I'm using that. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Chopping It Up podcast, where we're here with Malik, the owner of Broken Heart Records. Started when he was 15, and he's just really that guy. Look at him right now. Well, let's get it, chop it up. Tell me about yourself.
My name is Malik. I'm 16 years old, from Baltimore, Maryland.
Right.
Um, I own a clothing brand. Started when I was 15. Went through a lot of obstacles, but you have to take a lot of falls before you end up winning.
Yeah.
So I took a lot of financial hits, but now I'm doing good. I'm working on my drop, which is ready to drop. Yeah.
That's cool. Let's start about that. Like, when you started when you were 15, like, what made you passionate for clothing specifically? Because there's so many other fields.
When I was growing up, I always had my own style. Like I always mixed different. Like I always had my own type of my own type of style. I always wanted to dress differently from other people.
Right.
So when I was younger, I always mixed the clothes together and stuff like that. So yeah. So as I got older and older, I said, why shouldn't I just make a clothing brand and put my design on it so people can wear it? So yeah, that's why I ended up coming up with my clothing brand.
So you have like a crazy creativity. Like, do you think you could
Yeah.
be like, do you think like making clothes is like an art per se?
Yeah, I said it's like an art because it's like because you designing something. So and I design everything but on my own. So I got it on my iPad and I just design, and I send it to somebody and they make it happen. So yeah.
Ooh, that's cool. Like on the iPad, like I'm not really familiar
Mhm.
with it, but like, is it like an app where you specifically make
Pro,
it, or do you
Pro,
have your own app?
Procreate. So it's like Procreate is like an app where you can design. You can make artwork on Procreate as well, but I use it for my clothing brand and stuff, and I make designs and things like that. And yeah.
Yeah. So what challenges have you overcame? Like, what obstacles is like, and also tell me what obstacles is like really hard for you to overcome.
The obstacles that I did go through was like I didn't like I when I did my because when I did my first drop, I did a pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
So by me doing pre-orders, I didn't have the product right then and there. So that's where I messed up at. I supposed to have the product right then and there, then start the pre-orders. So then I had to wait till the clothes was done, and then eventually, when you holding on to money for a little long, you might want to spend it a little bit. But I just that's what I end up doing by mistake. But now I say I won't do that again unless I have the product in my hand and ready to go. If I would do pre-orders again, so yeah.
And how did the customer feel about that? Like, how did you handle it?
Um, I gave a couple like the people that waited long. I gave them discounts on their next order and stuff like that, 50% off. So if they do want to come again, they'll have and they used it when they did purchase again. So
That's cool. That's cool for real. That's cool for real. But like, what's like your true meaning behind the clothes? Like, what's like the heart of it? You know what I'm saying?
uh, basically like my meaning behind my cooler brand is like Broken Heart Records is like wear your records proudly with Broken Heart Records. So like treat treat your I'm gonna say this. Treat your I don't know how to say this, but I forgot how to say it.
It's
I don't
cool.
know
It's
how to say
cool.
it,
It's
but
cool.
I'm trying to think of the word. Like treat what you overcome as like a record and wear it proudly because at the end of the day, some people probably like want to give up, and I don't think about giving up. But some people probably want to give up and just don't. After they fail one time, you just want to give up. You feel like you can't do it again. But sometimes I feel like I can keep going because that's gonna come. You're gonna have to take 1,000 losses for you to make a lot of wins. So
Is that what you've been following ever since you were a kid, or is that like?
yeah, cause I watch Wallow. I don't know if you know Wallow. I be watching Wallow. He give me a lot of motivational. I watch him every morning, so he give me a lot of motivational speeches, and I go on with him, and I keep it in my head, and keep it right in my head so I can remember.
I definitely understand you on that
Yeah.
part. Like when I was a kid, I used to play. I used to play football with my friends, go outside, and I could hit bad. Like, I'm short now, but imagine me when I'm a little kid. I'm looking like this, and I'm going against people like this. I'm like, nah, I can't do this.
Do it.
I can't do it. But I was like, bro, like sometimes pain makes, like life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like equilibrium. It's like you go through this, and then you get this out of this. So, what made you guide young entrepreneurs? Like, is there a way you do it? Is there like specific people?
I really would like I didn't start, but I really want to like once I get bigger and bigger, I want to have like have people help me and stuff. But I want to have like show younger people that want to do like start a business or start a cooler brand. I want to show them how to do it and show them how to start, so they don't make the same mistakes that I made, and so they could be same and be successful as well with their cooler brand. Because there's some people out here that got cooler brands and that actually do good, but they don't really have the recognition.
Right.
Yeah, they really don't have the recognition. They don't know where to start at. Because even if you do go off YouTube, a lot of YouTube videos, I per se, a lot of YouTube videos don't really they don't really tell you the whole thing. Because I've been through a lot with the cooler brand, so I feel like I know a little bit of stuff. I ain't gonna say I know everything, but I know a little bit. So I got a lot of knowledge for me to know that like some stuff we're not to do and what to do.
Right.
So, so I want to just show younger kids what to do when you're starting to cooler brand.
Right. Has YSL taught you anything about that? Like, has it put a little push?
How to manage manage your money for real, and how to start a business, the steps, it showed me a lot.
That's going back to what you said in the beginning with the little money management. You was like, oh yeah, when you see money in account, you're like, dang, I want to spend that.
Yeah.
So YSL helped you with that too.
Yeah, but when I started coming more, that's when that's when it started helping me way better to manage my money and actually pay attention to my money, because I don't want to spend my money that I'm making off my cooler brand, and then I'm gonna have to come out of my pocket just to get another next drop, and that's gonna take forever because you got because I like to get a lot of quantity, so it would be a lot of money just to get it if I could have just used that money that I made and I could have paid for it.
Right.
Instead of spending it. But yeah, that was for my first drop. I got a little money. I got to start spending. But I realized that you gotta wait for things like that. Just you gotta wait and just be calm and then just give people the product that they need. And then once it's time for you that you feel like that you made the right amount of money, that you feel like you can spend a little bit, then yeah.
How do you balance creativity with your business life? Like, how do you balance it?
I really don't though. I really don't. I don't know. I don't like. Well, I do, because sometimes. Well, I don't. I really don't.
So it just comes to you.
Yeah, it really do come. I can't say. Yeah, it really exists though.
Like, so I'm gonna go more into that with that. So do you think it's like a heart thing? Like, it's like once you know it, like once you see it, you gotta just grab it and chase it. Or
yeah. So with the cooler brand, I had to I just was thinking about it when I was younger though. I was that was the first thing I thought about was I want to be an entrepreneur. But first, I was thinking about being an air traffic controller, and I was looking you gotta go to different places for you to make a lot of money off of being an air traffic controller. Then I thought about YouTube, and then when I started, I tried out YouTube, but I I liked it, but it was I wasn't doing nothing at a young age.
Right.
I wasn't doing a lot at a young age like you could do now. So, but now that I have a cooler brand, I would start YouTube back up and have it like that, and have it showing people my experience, dropping off taking my packages to the mailbox and stuff like that, and shipping them out and stuff like that. Because some people like to see things like that. So
that's cool. But onto YouTube though, is that how you promote, or is there any other promotions?
I do YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and I do Instagram.
How do you promote it though? Do you make a video? Yo, I'm about to drop. Da da da.
Yeah, I do it like that, or I would do I show me bagging up the product, ship it out, put the thing, of course, I'm gonna blur out the address and stuff, but I'm gonna show people the process of me shipping out the stuff.
I must have seen one of your products because I be seeing those videos all the time,
Yeah,
bro.
they be
I
all on
be
my
like,
For You page, so I end up coming up with an idea because of that. And I said, I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna went with it. Yeah.
bro, I like, yeah, you're one of the people I definitely probably follow because I was like, yo, this is just so entertaining to watch. And I hope I get to buy one of your products.
Yeah.
Like, gotta send a link. I might not gonna lie, we're probably gonna drop the link in the YouTube video right now. But onto that, like, what's a thing that you want to tell the next generation? Like, oh yeah, this might be like the key to like making big.
Yeah. I feel like don't copy other people's or don't copy other people like style. I feel like everybody should have their own style. Everybody should come up with their own designs. Because I be seeing some people like I feel like some people be trying to like go off like trying to make their own design what another person is. But I feel like everybody had their own mind. You can come with something great if you just sit down and think, and you can come up with something great. I feel like everybody can make a nice design if you just think about it, and if you got the right resources to help you. Yeah.
What do you want to see in the future? Like, from I'm gonna say maybe 5, 10, and 20 years. What do you want to see?
What my clothing brand?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be successful. I feel I want it to be like worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah. Like to the point where I got like a store in the mall here, mall there, mall there.
Mm.
Yeah, like rebrand it so where it can be like not rebranded, but like put it in like stores and stuff like that, so it could be everywhere, so everybody have access to it.
How do you want to start that up? Do you want to like? I've seen somebody actually in a rental. Like she was like, "Oh, this is how I started. I started from like my house, and then I went to like just shipping, and then I'm like, I got my own place in a rental. Like, how do you want to start?"
Well, I really don't know the steps on how to start, but I'm gonna make sure I do my research before I take them big steps. But I probably do start off by like because I do it off of my storage. So I got a big storage, and I I make it look nice. I got the packages on the shelf and everything like that, so I can have my own space. So I don't have to do it in the house. So I have my own space and stuff like that, and I ship it out. I bag it up, ship it out. But after that, I really want to have a store. Then once after I want to buy a store, and then as it grow, have Minty stores.
I want to start doing stuff like you, like with the podcast, because this is my own personal business. So I want to like start recording. Yeah, we about to make an episode. We ready to drop. Speaking of which, I'm making your flyer. Like I started making flyers and stuff. I try to like give it out to people. Oh yeah, bro, you should come and watch this video.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be fire. And it's a really cool person like you talking to you and actually understanding where business comes from. Mm-hmm. Is there anything you want to ask me personally?
What made you want to start doing a podcast?
That is a good question. Now, I don't really have, like, you know how you said in the beginning, you was like, oh, well, I started it just because it's my heart telling me.
Yeah.
To me, it was like my heart just telling me. I didn't have like a true thing like I was really striving for, but I really wanted to do a podcast. Yeah. And so I was like, Mr. Brandon, come on, bro, you gotta make a podcast. Look at this empty space we got. This is a podcast, bro. Yeah. He's like, man, wait. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I didn't think he was gonna do it, but he did it. And I feel like that's why I really understand you with you gotta follow your heart, because maybe my heart in the moment wasn't telling me to make a podcast, or do something like this, but my heart knew that me and you and everybody else in the world are leaders, and we have something that makes us value or brings us value. Mm-hmm. And soon to realize, I found out that this is my thing.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, not really.
Not really?
That's all.
All right, so now I'm going to ask you, any fun facts about you for the viewers? Any fun facts?
I play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Think about doing track, but...
You going to wipe him. We going to wipe him.
Yeah, so I do basketball. Obviously, I make clothes.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
That's about it?
Funny.
Now, one more
Most
thing.
likely.
Any crazy experience you went through? It could be anything, not just business, not just personal. It could be anything, like literally anything.
Now I got to think. That's what you think. Oh no, I know it. I
Okay.
was down in Atlanta because my sister, she lived down in Atlanta. So I was with my sister down in Atlanta. We went to Six Flags down in Atlanta. So we would go to Six Flags down in Atlanta. We was on I forgot the name of the ride. I think it was Superman. I think it turned you and it sits you down like on your. I think you facing the floor and you have it like this. But when I was trying to buckle up my thing, it wasn't buckled up. And I'm thinking that they ready to start the day. But the lady ended up coming around and she started. She checked it. But when we was moving, my stuff was just a little still jiggy, so I told her stop it. I said, stop the ride, stop the ride. It's loose. So she ended up stopping. The lady stopped it. She said, see, it's tight, it's tight, it's tight. So I made sure she squeezed it down on me. I at least want to be tight while I'm on this ride. So yeah, I definitely had to make sure.
Yeah, I definitely understand. I do not like roller coasters. But
And then my sister, she liked to get in the middle, like like the front of this ride. But after that, because that was my first time actually getting on a roller coaster.
Really?
Like, and they paid for my season pass and all that, and I never got on a roller coaster. I just went in the water every time. But this was my first time ever getting on a roller coaster. After that, I went again, and then that's when she was like, that's when I felt like I was ready to throw up. But I was like, I want to still get on more rides, and then that's how I really started liking roller coasters because of my sister. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I might just have to take your path because I do not like roller coasters. I got one crazy experience for you. So I think I was riding my friend. He was like, oh, yeah, I got a go-kart. You trying to get in? I'm like, yeah, for sure. So I start riding down the road. And mind you, it's like a steep hill. So we just going, right? And I got to take this turn. So I'm like, all right, bet. I take the turn.
Flip over.
Flip over, bro. And I was like, yo. And I'm scratched up on my face, my arm. I'm just walking up the hill. I'm like, I ain't riding this again, bro. I ain't riding this again.
Yeah.
But any wise words for the viewers?
I feel like if you want to go chase your dreams, you should go chase your dreams no matter what. Don't listen to what nobody say or the negativity nobody say. I feel like you should go get it. You should work hard. And I feel like everyone has a chance to win. Everyone going to win if you want to put the work. If you want to put the work in, and you will see an outcome. And you will see good results. So yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and come to see the next episode of Chopping It Up podcast. We chopped it up, chop it down.